Hey everyone, it's CurlyHairedHero, and we've got another deck profile for you guys here today. So, unsurprisingly, we're going to make a Ancient Gear deck. It's going to be a little bit different from the usual. It's going to be Ancient Gear using Gemini, so at the very least we've got that going for it. For the skill, we're going to be using middle-aged mechs here. It's going to be with Crowler, because he's the only one that has access to this skill. Activate the continuous spell Ancient Gear Castle at the beginning of your first turn. Nothing too crazy there. So this deck, what it mainly does is that it focuses on throwing out Gear Town, wiping out Gear Town, and then going into Ancient Core Reactor Dragon, which, you know, is basically what all Ancient Gear decks do. But in order to make that a little bit easier and give you a little bit more control, you're using Gemini Spark and Geminis to wipe the opponent's field of anything that might give you some issues. I used this early on in the KC Cup, and I was actually able to get some pretty good results. So first things first, we're going to go ahead and throw in one copy of Drowning Mirror Force. We're going to go ahead and run 3 copies of Gear Town. It's going to be the main core of the deck. Whenever this card is destroyed, you can actually go ahead and summon 1 Ancient Gear from your monster, which is going to be your core Reactor Dragon, which is, no pun intended, the core of the deck. We're also going to be running 3 copies of Twister in order to destroy our own copy of Gear Town. I was considering running a bunch of the other cards that you can use for this. For example, there is like Parallel Twisters, and a lot of people like running Double Cycle and stuff like that. I feel like this is a lot better just because this is a quick play, and lets me destroy my own card because I'm running 3 copies of Gemini Spark, which was what I'm actually using to destroy my opponent's cards. So I felt like it was a lot more useful to be able to easily activate Twister, because it has an easier activation. You just have to pay 500 life points to get rid of Gear Town, and only using it specifically for Gear Town, while segregating Gemini Spark to destroy my monsters, but also having Gemini Spark to allow me to destroy Gear Town. It just worked out a little bit better in terms of flow. We're going to have 1 copy of Planet Pathfinder in order to get your Gear Town out on the field. I'm going to run 3 copies of Ancient Gear Knight, because he's a Gemini. You can also use him for Gear Town if you really need to, but I've never had a situation where I've destroyed Gear Town and I've had to go into Ancient Gear Knight. We're going to run 3 copies of Elemental Hero Neo Alias. I actually, when I first started building this deck, I was trying to make it a hero deck where I went into, where I had support for fusing my gears into Gaia using Miracle Fusion stuff, and also summoning, this guy and whatnot. But that just had way too many cards, and there was just way too much going on. So I ended up building this variant. The only reason I'm running this is just because he has more attack, or rather, he has more defense than Escavalier. That's really the only reason I'm running this card. You can really run any other Gemini in order to, use Gemini Spark. He just has the highest attack and defense of all the Gemini monsters right now. You could run any of the other Geminis. You won't really be using their effects, because I'm not running, anything that lets you actually go into Gemini effects. You're only using the fact that they're purely Gemini, so you can go into Spark. So really, you're just using the fact that he's a Gemini and he has raw attack power. And then finally, 3 copies of Ancient Gear, I kept saying Core, but it's just Reactor Dragon. Ancient Gear Reactor Dragon. And that's it. That's the deck. It's pretty simple. Nothing crazy. You just go ahead and you summon these guys and use your Gemini Sparks to get control of the battlefield, and you get to draw a card. You can use your Gemini Spark to destroy Gear Town if need be, which lets you summon this. And you also have your Twister to destroy Gear Town, which lets you summon. You can substitute Drowning for anything. I just felt like I might brick a little bit, so I have a Drowning, but you can easily throw in a Floodgate here, or maybe some other cards. Maybe another copy of Planet Pathfinder. The extra deck is just here as a bluff. But yeah, that's the deck. It's pretty simple. Pretty quick to build, and it actually worked out really well. We have some replays which I'll show how the deck went out, or how the deck played out pretty well. This is from the KC Cup. And quite honestly, it worked out really well. I was pretty surprised. Considering how sort of simple the deck is, it actually works out really well. I hate these when I build these kind of decks and then they make you go first. It's like, I don't want to immediately blow my load. Sleeves are so good. Of course I go first. It's a fucking pain in the ass. Set this if I get my ass blown out and then throw this out. I don't have anything good, but I can go into reactor next turn if he summons a monster, so there's that. I don't know how I still have gas in me. I don't know how this is still possible. Okay, got a Blaze Man. Gonna use Witch Effect. Second effect. Poly, okay. They have a Miracle Fusion that he's planning on using. So we're going to Tornado. Oh, he's changed the type. Okay. Okay. Got Gear Town. No way to destroy it yet. I guess I'll end my turn trying drowning it. Be super fucking ballsy. Hope it doesn't go into fucking drowning. Something. Ugh, what an ass. Yeah. I was hoping we wouldn't have it. Hoping you would have played something in attack mode, but whatever. Okay, good. Gemini Spark. So I'll play this. I'll set this. Summon this. And attack this. My turn. See if I can pop something from him next turn. And he has Pot of Greed. Desire's gonna activate. Let's set that. Okay. Draw into Twister. So many options here. So I'll just go into this, I guess. Use this as tribute. Let's see what he's got. Nothing? Okay. And we're just gonna go ahead and attack. Got the Windstorm. Okay, whatever. On my turn. I can easily pop my thing if he like does something to my monster. Okay. I can just go for game next turn because you won't be able to activate effects after that. But we'll see. We won't be able to activate spell and trap cards until the end of the damage stuff. So it depends on what these things are. So if they're just wall of these, then he won't be able to use them.
My name is Thomas Light. I am the researcher who designed and built Mega.
Activate enemy controller. Tribute his monster. It's not really gonna matter. He can go ahead and attack into this. I'm gonna pierce. And I'm just gonna get the monster back. He's gonna destroy this, which is whatever. Gear Town. So I don't think it works that way. When this card's destroyed, yeah, it's not. I don't think it counts as being destroyed if I play another one. I'm not even gonna try it. But I will just attack. That's what I thought. It's gonna go into that, and then I'll just go now into this. Gear Town's effect. Summon another one of these guys. Let's see, he's got something he can activate, but now he can't activate it. And then I'll just use this effect here to destroy whatever the hell this is. It's enemy controller, okay. It's got nothing. I can just go ahead and activate this, set this, and I just go for game. Not bad. It's funny, it said hashtag heroes only, but technically I'm still using heroes. Just not as much as I was hoping for. Okay, got Mark on the foot. Gotcha. Okay, we got Gemini Spark first. Unfortunately, we start up first, which is kind of annoying. Alright, so I guess I'll go into this. Throw this out. As well as this, just to be safe. And end my turn. Super aggressive and draw a card. Hopefully go into Gear Town or what's it gonna call it. I may dip one of these for the Planeteered, but I don't know yet. What are you gonna summon? Okay, Cooking Mirror, I'll wait. Yeah. I can either... I can pop his sink. I can pop her sink. Or I can let him do... I can let him... Because it's immediately after he summons, right? So I can let him attack me. If he said something, would be great. Because then I can go into destroy the back row and then draw a card and then get rid of his monsters. Yes. Perfect. Okay. That's at 2. That's kind of annoying, but okay. So what I'll do is I will activate this, destroy this, get rid of your face down card here, draw a card. Oh, it's just another Gemini Spark. What garbage. And then you have... Okay, wait, what? Hello? What? Why couldn't I activate? That was weird. I don't know why it let me... I don't know why it forced me to take that damage, but okay, whatever. I mean, you just set this, you can't activate it. Okay. I'll get rid of that. Okay, let's see. Ugh, okay. So we can just set this. I can actually set this. Because there's a good chance that he might play that stupid card and let him draw like 50 cards. Let's go ahead and attack that then. And activate the field spell. Never seen anyone actually use it. Plays up the current monster you select. Well, you can change the battle position when this card is destroyed and set to okay. Okay. Probably destroy whatever monster he summons. He's gonna set something instead. Okay. Could have been aggressive and just gone for it before he can activate it. Got the reactor dragon. I can just summon that and go for game. Yep. Use castle. Hopefully this is nothing. Or hopefully it's something he can activate early. Oh, yeah, I should have popped it. It's gonna be shrink. Okay, that's whatever. Effect to get rid of this. I don't think it matters. And that's game. Yatta! Not bad. Sucks for this person because they're gonna rank up, but what are you gonna do? I need to remember what the fuck the thing for this is. It's just too long for this emote. Okay, I'm going second, which is nice. Guy's gonna use balance, alright. Not the best hand. Just gonna go ahead and summon that first, okay. And the equip spell. If this face up card is sent from the field of number something, okay. Got drowning. So I have to go into that. Because I'm not to waste this at the very least. And if he doesn't have any targets for it. Nope, I get Elise instead. It's fine, so I'll throw him out. Got Twister, okay. It's got something you can activate, which is fine. I'll just set that just to be safe or whatever, and then see if I can punch him in the face. Like if there was a skill or something that lets me get Gear Town out easily, this would be ridiculous. If I can get Gear Town out first turn, I'll retire. It'd be a wrap. Okay, got the Twister. I don't even know if I want to summon this, but yeah, I'll just attack. Paleo, okay. That sucks a little bit. Just because I don't have the ability to use this because he's not face up. But whatever. I'm just gonna set another one, okay. Yeah, I don't have to worry about a treacherous now, so I can summon whatever I want. Yeah, I can go into the Gemini Spark if it's something really bad. But, I mean, something really I can go into. Unless he uses, can't even think of anything that I'll be able to Gemini Spark effectively. Alright, well that took too long. It could just be an enemy controller, but we'll see. Or another Paleo. Just whatever, because I have two monsters out, so I'm gonna attack with this guy first. At the very least, he'll take a butt ton of damage. It's gonna go for the wall. That hurts a little. But that just means I got fodder for this. You already got me with the wall. What else are you trying to do? Okay, that. I'm gonna say, geez, man, enough. Sucks I can't destroy this. It's unaffected by, or it's, which one is it? It's unaffected by, it's by monster effects. Okay, so I could destroy it if I wanted to, but it's kind of pointless. I might as well just get a card out of it. Get rid of him. Get rid of, I guess, his monster? I mean, yeah, just get rid of his monster. Okay, we got Path, finally. Got a Gear Town, alright, so let's see if I can bait out Paleo or something. Nope. Okay. So what we're gonna do is gonna throw this one out, right? We're gonna activate this one. Get rid of this. Use its effect. Nope. And then summon reactor. Boom. I'll throw out another one. Another Gear Town. Oh no. So I'm gonna activate another one. And use its effect again. No, we don't want to activate it. Summon this guy. I guess he doesn't have anything because he's probably gonna quit now. Love your burp. Burps are disgusting. I wish I could just stop burping forever. In a healthy way. Yeah. That's what I figured. So yeah, that's my Ancient Gear Gemini deck. I really like the idea of using Ancient Gear and Geminis together because I know everyone's just running Ancient Gears and just running the basic one with Wyvern and Fortress, and there's some like magical hats variants. So I'm trying it out. I tried out something a little bit different. It's actually day one of when the box dropped, so I was pretty happy that I didn't just use the same old basic shit on day one. But let me know what you guys think of this deck, and in general, let me know what you guys think of this video, because last time I did casual in order to get footage of what the deck was like. This time I actually had footage from the KC Cup from a stream I had. I don't know if that worked out a little bit better. I don't really like doing that because I feel like it's kind of lazy and I'm not putting in as much effort. But definitely if I get some good matches on stream, I'll use them for deck profiles. I'm trying to, next time, what I'm actually doing for the next deck profile is I'm considering I'll save the replays of really good duels from the deck that I use, and then I'll just kind of commentate over it. I'll try that one. That'll be for my third deck profile on this channel so far. So whichever one of these three formats is ideal or best, please let me know down in the comments below, and I'll just start doing that from now on. Until then, I'll just keep messing around. But until then, stay fresh.